We're back. Sloan Cold Facts, episode number 14. Ooh. It's been a while.
I'm back.
I got my partner back with me.
Yahoo.
Fancy Pants, my partner. Brandi Sloan's in the building.
What's up?
Sloan Cold Facts, episode 14. It's been a while since you've been here. Welcome back.
It has been a while.
Welcome back, honey.
Thank you for finally having me back.
This your third time?
Yes, it is. I guess I wasn't really making the cut, so you subbed me.
It's not true. Never sub you.
I bet.
How you been?
I've been great. How about yourself?
Been all right.
As if we didn't wake up to each other and you didn't pick me up from work and drive me here.
Been all right.
You've been okay? You've been a little stressed? You've been a little sad lately?
Yeah, man.
Got some bad news.
Yo, me. I was up for this position. I got the email, go another direction.
Wow. And that just crushed him because he doesn't really I don't know if you've ever experienced, I don't want to say rejection. I
don't take rejection well.
You don't. He's been the little mopey, sad puppy.
Yeah, man, it was a situation I thought would be perfect, but God didn't. Yeah, he didn't.
What did I tell you? Delayed does not mean denied. Delayed doesn't mean denied.
It's very true.
If it was for you, then
I thought I was perfect for the position.
And you probably were. Probably are. Probably too perfect.
But I think for me, this happens a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I've tried to get in the school system several times because of access to the facilities, to the kids, for the basketball stuff I do. Aldine won't hire me. HISD won't hire me. Alvin ISD.
Well, you haven't really not
really tried.
Stop
but,
it.
I mean, that's
you
true.
haven't even tried.
Well, that's true.
You haven't. You always go the alternative route. You've never really tried to put your hat or your egg or hat, whatever, in the game for one of the ISDs. Never. It's always, when?
Remember years ago, I tried to get on as a coach. Not really as a coach, but like working at the school just so I can have access to the kids.
You did. You went to AOS.
Well, I'm just saying period.
Shout out to
Christian Begg.
But it happened. So
it happened. But also I think that it's just once again God showing me that I have everything I need. Like, why are you trying to go work for someone else when he's giving me enough my own to keep building?
Yeah.
Just sometimes, man, the pressure of being an entrepreneur, you kind of want that nest egg stability. Most people, when they start out, they have regular 9-to-5 jobs. Right. They have a passion, a hobby, and then all of a sudden, boom, it takes off so they can quit. Where I never had that. It's just been the passion, the hobby, making it work, getting the year-round calendar of events and trying to make it work.
And that was one thing that you were trying to do for the longest time. So then you finally reached that milestone.
That shit it's still very difficult to stay creative and stay hungry like year after year, month after month, to say, okay, like I got to put my energy in this and put my energy in that. But me not getting this position just shows that maybe have everything I need within my grasp. I just have to work harder, work smarter.
Yeah. I mean, and you can continue to put yourself out there. I don't want you to, because this one particular school didn't, I don't want to say they didn't see your value, but because they went a different route for whatever reason, they went a different route. I don't want you to get so like, oh man, I'm never going to try to do that again. And because you will, but I don't want you to take that stance. It's just this particular situation at this particular time didn't work out. And it happens. It happens to the best of us. Now it's happened to you, and you see how the rest of us regular people feel every day when we get rejected on something.
Yeah, I'm a control freak. I was on pins and needles waiting because I was like, I had
stressing me out.
I had my plans lined out, was ready to go, had the setup. I was going to do my SWAC, my charter school conference. I had the whole 9 ready to go.
And I feel like you still will be able to. You just never know. You just never know. That part of the situation might pan out.
But I mean, I learned a valuable lesson of just, you're never really in control, really.
You're never in control. Who's in control?
The Lord. The Lord is in control. Yeah, God's in control.
Yeah, and
It's difficult for me to swallow because I am really, I mean,
it's what?
Pause. It's difficult. It's not for you, but
Babe, oh my God.
So you did it.
No, you did that.
Very difficult for me to deal with, but I did it. I did it. I mean, I'm working through it. And again, I have enough. God's given me enough. I have enough ability to work for myself and keep going. It's tough.
You don't have a choice but to keep going, because guess how many more days I got? 16 more days. I'm counting down the days. 16 more days until I retire from retail. So, brother, you got to figure something out.
I need to start a GoFundMe.
You're going to have to, because you're about to be in for a rude awakening once you realize how much money I spend on frivolous things.
We talked about that last time. You got to get better.
I know. We're going to put me on like a little budget and get a little allowance. And so for things that I really, really want, I can save a little bit. And so we'll see. Well, I'm anxious to see how this is going to work out. I am. I'm excited and anxious. I was telling Parker today, like, I'm a little nervous.
You're always nervous about something.
I am. I'm a worry wart. But I am a little nervous. But I'm excited. Before I wasn't even excited. I was just like, oh God. But now I'm excited, and we'll see. But you can't. Your creative juices got to keep on juicing, because.
Again, sometimes maybe I shouldn't be like this, but every now and then I just be like, damn, man, I got to come up with everything. Sometimes as a creator, again, it's like, you can't turn it off. But he's like, who gonna, like I put in my Instagram story, nobody's gonna save me.
I'll save you.
I gotta save myself. And you will save me.
Captain Save-A-Ho. I'll save you. I mean, I've worked since I was 12 years old. Don't smack your lips at my story. I've worked since I was 12 years old. I can get up out there. I can get back in the workforce.
Last time you were here, before homecoming, I went to TSU, Texas Southern Homecoming.
Shout out to TSU.
Shout out to TSU. It was an experience.
It was.
I first got on the yard. I saw a pit bull. I saw a Rottweiler. I'm like, God damn, at home. I saw 50 DJs at every tent. I saw all type of fried food. I saw catfish, barbecue plates.
Hey.
I saw macaroni infused wings, boudin infused wings.
Did you taste any?
They were delicious actually, but I'd never seen it. It was, all type of barbecue, all type of food you can imagine.
Yeah.
And the one thing I always saw was black people. It was waves and waves and waves of black people. It's like I never saw the same person like 2 or 3 times. It was like, damn, like another group of black people. And again, I went to inner city high school. Shout out to the Eisenhower Eagles. So I obviously I went to black high school, but to see that many black people in waves and just having a great time and enjoying it, it was a fantastic experience for me. Like,
really happy that you got a chance to experience that.
I'm going back every year. I'm gonna get a tent. So anybody at TSU trying to get a tent next year for y'all homecoming? Set it up, big tent.
God. I know we talked. Of course, I went to Prairie View. Of course, and let's back up. Thank you, Lydia. Oh my
Lydia
goodness.
And Darius, y'all show love. I walked on the yard.
I appreciate that.
I started the homecoming with the Texas Southern basketball team. Shout out to Coach Chambers and Coach Johnny Jones. My dude Ansu Cisse on staff. I ran into him, so sat with them, ate with the players, ate with the team. Ran to my other dude Paco, who played at Willow Ridge and went to TSU. And I walked around for like 10 minutes just taking it all in just to see. Mm-hmm. Then Lydia bumped me, and I was with them the whole time, and it was they looked out.
Yeah, they looked out. They really looked out because you had a little bit too much fun.
Oh yeah, I was in the car asleep. We went to the spot afterwards, a little bar. It was a night.
Yeah. But I'm happy you win. I'm happy you experienced it and had a good time. Of course, I was at Prairie View, where our homecoming experience, like everybody knows about Prairie View's homecoming. Like all of course, like, you know, Texas and Houston, all of the schools knows about Prairie View's homecoming, and it's such like a huge deal, and we get so amped and geeked and excited about it. And I love Prairie View, and I'm gonna go to homecoming and support Prairie View no matter what. But this year was just a little disheartening. Like the campus is large. I mean, it's a lot of like land. And so everything was just so spread out this year. So I didn't have that great of a time. I hate to say that, but I didn't see half the people that I normally would see. I probably saw maybe 20 people that I knew in total, 20 people, because it was just so spread out. So it was one of the things that was a little like disheartening for me this year going to homecoming. So I said I was going to go to TSU homecoming next year if they're going to keep it like that. So Lydia, I might be with you next year. Yes, get us a tent because I definitely need somewhere to sit down. And
I do want to go to y'all homecoming next year though.
I know, but you can't go with me.
Wow, I can't go with you.
No, you cannot go with me. You and Jason and some of your other friends, y'all can kind of roll together and we can see each other.
Why can't I go with you?
Because you already know how you are. You're antisocial half the time if it has anything to do with people that I know. If it's not, especially if it's not somebody that you know, you're gonna be antisocial. You don't want to be with me and my line sisters the whole entire time.
I am.
You are very antisocial sometimes. If it's not a group of people that you know.
How you feel about couple trips? People, I am against them 1,000,000%. This is my best. This is my partner. So we are best friends. So we can hang out. You and I.
I know.
But I'm trying to do. I'm trying to work on being a better teammate.
And where this stems from is a bunch of us will be turning 40 next year. So every 5 years since we've turned 30, we take a trip somewhere. So for 30, it was Miami. For 35, it was Mexico. So now here we are coming up on 40. And so I was talking to my girlfriend, Yami, because we always do we do the 5-year birthday trips together. And we both had the same idea of somewhere we wanted to go for our birthday. So she was like, oh my God, Brandi, guess what? I planned a couples trip for my birthday to this particular place. Do you and Marcus want to come? So, of course, you know me, I'm like, bet, I'm down. Like, yes, send me everything. I want to do it. Let's go. Of course, I reach out to Marcus, be like, hey, babe, Yami's planning this trip. She invited us. I really want to go. Of course, the first thing he says is no. He don't want to go. He don't want to do it. It's too many people. I don't know them people. I got to just sit up there and kiki with people that I don't know. And of course, I was like, oh, man, I really want to go. And so we'll see. I think he is open to the idea because we have taken together as a couple, we've taken maybe 2 other trips where other people are involved. Oh, right. We went to
Denver.
Both times to Denver for you and Yonde's birthday and then for Logan and Riley's birthday.
Correct.
And you had a good time. It was cool. You were in a jacuzzi.
All right, well, actually, no, it was a good time. I just
yeah, tell me why.
I'm a little just different. Maybe I'm bougie. Maybe I'm just
you bougie? What does being bougie have to do with anything?
I don't want to be bothered with people. Just don't talk to me on my vacation. Okay? I'm with my wife. I want to put on my clothes. I want to have a good time.
Yes, but we can have a good time with other people. We can have a good time with other people. Not that we have to be with them.
What about when it's time to?
But when it's time, I mean, we will have our alone time.
Time, most important. To get that alone time. Get that alone time.
Shut up. Oh my God. Anyway, I don't know what you on today because you have just made all kind of references. Please compose yourself.
This is who I am. You know that.
And please be quiet. So we will have that opportunity. That opportunity is not going to go anywhere. Knowing us, we'll make the opportunity. You know how we are. So the opportunity is there. But I'm a social butterfly. I like to hang out and be with people, of like spirits and who like to have a good time and turn up and
like-minded people.
I'll be quiet. So I think it'll be exciting. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll keep y'all posted and see if this happens. There's a trip happening supposedly in April. So I'm on board. Let me see what I got to do to get him on board.
What else? Turned 40.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago.
You sure did.
Went to Nice, France.
Y'all see the 40 all in his beard. Sorry.
In Monaco. My beard is gray. I'm going to dye it, though.
Yep.
I wish my beard was just black. Used to be like this, my little logo. Went to Monaco, went to Nice, went to Monte Carlo.
Such a good time.
My new word. We had a fantastic time there. The weather was beautiful.
It was. We were nervous because they said that it was going to be so cold and it was going to be raining.
It didn't even rain one drop.
It didn't.
The weather
and of
was
course,
in the 70s.
I was not excited about what we packed. Well, my outfits. I was not excited about.
I like my little outfits, actually.
You did well.
You did my birthday day off. It was a little meh, but I like my outfits overall. No, we had a great trip. A great time, great 40th birthday.
Yep. Oh my goodness, guys. Let me tell y'all about this. So of course we're there and you know, it's Marcus's 40th birthday trip. So I want to like dedicate majority of the time to him. So the first 3.5 days we were there, I didn't want to fuss. So in my mind, I planned my shopping day on Sunday. So of course we get out there and I'm all excited. No matter where I go, I have to go to Zara, no matter what. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm going to Zara. So I was like, okay, cool. Sunday, we'll go to Zara. We'll do a little shopping. We'll go over to the area. Everything was freaking closed.
Closed on Sunday.
Except Louis Vuitton, of course, that's slave ship. They gonna be open 24 hours a day. So everything was closed. So I was so sad. Literally, the only thing I came back with was a freaking magnet.
Dang, that's tough, man. I wanted you to go shopping.
No, you didn't.
I did, actually.
Whatever. So he was like, we'll come back, as if that's just down the corner, like and up the street around the corner. We'll go back so you can go shopping. Like, whatever. So that was the only downside. Marcus got his first facial.
I did.
How was that?
It was good. Got my pores, got in there.
Yeah.
Had a good little time at the spa.
Yeah. It was a good time, and I just chilled out and waited on him. That shit was hella expensive for a freaking facial and a massage. Way too much, $600 something plus dollars just for that. But whatever. It was for your birthday, so
we had a good trip.
Got a few points. Yeah, it was exciting. The food was a little bit different. Like being in the States, like Marcus is a little more used to it from playing basketball, in Europe for 8 years. But nothing. I mean, the food. I didn't.
The food was fresh. It was delicious. I love the food. It was fresh. It was good. She used to eat. What Drake say, nuggets and fries.
I almost cussed you out on this thing.
Trying to upgrade you, man. you used to.
No, it's just the way. It's the food here, obviously. Everything is so heavily saturated with salt and everything else. So, of course, the food over there was like, please bring the salt and pepper. Where's the hot sauce?
I love the food.
Yeah.
I'm cultured, so different for me.
Anyway. But yeah, then we had a good time. Now we're planning our next trip with the family, taking the kids and our moms somewhere in January. So that'll be interesting and excited in itself. We haven't taken the kids on a trip.
It's in Denver.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, was that last year?
2 years ago. I'm not a big, sorry, I love my children to death. I love kids, clearly my occupation. I'm not a big take your kids on trips because, again, it's for us to experience, her and I to experience. We talk about that. We got to date each other even in out of town. So I'm a big take your wife, take your partner.
Yeah.
Take baby mama on trips.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Like as opposed to the kids always coming. You always with the kids. You need some time away. Now you can take your kids on trips for sure, but
I say like once or twice a year.
Yeah,
for
I need
be something dedicated to the kids.
So me and her time on the out of town.
Right.
So
that's your favorite time.
That's the best time.
Because just the going through the monotony of the day every day. I mean, when we're out of town. Well,
for me, for you, hey, every time a new time for me.
Well, for you it's good. Well, for me, I don't have to work, but you work no matter where we are. So you're always working. But
yeah, I had a trip. I mean, I had my Thanksgiving event literally the next day we got back. And I want to give a big shout out to all the teams, and I always say this: the city, it's my city. I love my city. I love people. I love the support of OTR exposure. Once we left Nice, the next day I had my Thanksgiving event at St. Pius High School, and it was a great turnout. Had some good teams, quality event. I do always work. I mean,
yes, you do. But you got to keep on working. Oh, you love working. That's good. Not a lot of people love to work.
I do. I love what I do, man.
But I always tell you, I'm a little jealous of you when it comes to that.
I just wish I just wanted this other little piece. But, I mean, hey.
It'll come.
It happened.
It'll come. Speaking of, like, work and team and sports, Dion.
Man, but Coach Prime, goddamn. Hey, man, stop hating on Coach. Hey, Q, zoom in on my face so I can. Stop hating on Coach Prime.
I don't think people are hating on Coach
Prime.
No,
they are. This man, super elevated Jackson State, super elevated the SWAC. People didn't even know where Jackson State was. Mainstream media.
True.
He sold out games in Jackson, Mississippi.
He did. That he did.
Them motherfuckers didn't even have water, but they had the stands was packed, 60,000 people. He sold it out.
Yeah.
Peyton on Coach Prime. He did everything he set out to do, he did.
Again, I don't think people are necessarily hating on Coach. Come from being an HBCU graduate. Like I get both sides. I understand what he did, and you know, I don't want to say pennies that he was paid to do that, and then you know he gets offered this bigger gig, more money, more fame and status and all that. But again, it's Deion Sanders. He, in my opinion, I don't want to count his pockets.
Don't count his pockets. Don't do that. You don't know how much money he needs.
I don't.
Listen, if it was a white guy that did that, nobody would say one word.
I would.
People thinking Coach Prime came to save the SWAC and save Jackson State. It's not his job. Y'all want him to stay at Jackson State for 50 years like Eddie Robinson? No.
Nobody said that.
This man came in, he elevated their locker room. He elevated their status. Those kids getting NIL money. They raised so much money for Jackson State. The overall profile of that university has grown. I'm sure enrollment probably double, triple since he's been there.
But then my thing is, like, in his absence, are they going to still be able to have that same like level of
what?
Of like excellence, or are kids going to still want to go there? Because clearly not all these people, like the kids that had committed there, they decommitting and want to go other places. And
that happens all the time, not just at Jackson State. If a coach at LSU takes a job in the league, those kids that committed now, which is why they always say you should commit to a coach, you should commit to a program. But those kids that commit to that program and he goes to the NFL, they decommit. They go somewhere else. It's the same. Deion Sanders was not supposed to save the SWAC, to save Jackson State. They looked at him like this savior. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. He elevated it.
Well, the one good thing that I take from it is he did elevate it, and he is continuing to do that because he's bringing like his coaches with him, and they have like other opportunities, and the kids have other opportunities. So I do appreciate that. But again, coming from an HBCU, I understand like how they feel for sure.
I don't.
I know you don't, because you will never.
But my thing is, coming from HBCU, did he elevate the SWAC?
He did.
Did he improve how people look at HBCUs? Yes. So what else does he need to do? Yo, he was making $300,000. They offered him a job for $5 million a year.
I understand. Y'all, and anybody.
I saw this. People will send their kids to May Creek, to Katy Taylor, to Manville, to Shadow Creek, but he won't send their kids to Jones, to Worthing, to Yates. Why is that? Y'all want to get out of there. You don't want your kids going in that environment. It's the same for Prime. He saw a way he did what he could. Now he's on his way somewhere. $5 million a year, taking his son with him. I ain't gonna lie though, Deion is doing some elite daddy ball shit. Hey yo, he taking his son.
Gonna be you and Jackson.
Listen, that was my son. I was coaching at PV or TSU, and I elevated the SWAC and
Duke.
Not Duke, that's the highest level, but I'm gonna say Texas Tech called me. Jackie and I, we are out of here.
But then I thought about his daughter.
Thank you, TSU.
We talked about his
daughter on the team. I'm sure. Again, I don't know if she's basketball wise, she's going to play at Colorado. Maybe so. But if not, I mean, she get a walk on somebody at Colorado. Hey, like we taking everybody. We all going.
Everybody with us.
Everybody. We all going. Elevate the SWAC. Elevate Jackson State. It's time to move on, like any other coach would do.
I understand. I mean, again, I'm not really like a sports girl, but I mean, again, the HBCU kind of holds a special place in my heart.
I get it, for sure.
I definitely understand both sides. Congratulations to Coach Prime. He definitely well deserved for sure.
I'm with you, man. Hey, listen, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. Now at Colorado, he came in the first meeting with the players. He told them, "Listen, I'm here to like make y'all better."
Yeah.
He got a list of kids. He told them, some of y'all, they gave me a list, told me you weren't that good. He pulled a Joe Clark, lean on me. He was like, they gave me a list of kids. They told me weren't no good. We're going to hug and kiss goodbye. And that's it. If you ain't good enough, jump in that portal. I'm bringing some new kids in. He said he bringing his luggage with him.
Speaking of, first game next year.
Oh, at TCU. They're going to take an L that game, but I will be there. We're going to be there for sure. I need to make that my alumni weekend. Got to make a note of that. September 2nd next year, they play at TCU, Colorado's first game. Coach Prime's first game. It's going to be big. I about to say, speaking of TCU, shout out to the Horned Frog football team. College football playoffs, they had me nervous. We lost to Kansas State in overtime. I was a little pissed. But got the number 3 spot, playing Michigan in the semifinal. Gonna beat Michigan. Probably play the one out of Georgia, Ohio State. Probably play Georgia, and we'll beat Georgia. Gonna be national champs. Go Frogs. TCU in the building. But yeah, no. Shout out to Coach Prime, man. That's a great decision. I stand with Coach Prime.
We know.
Hey,
it's big. It's big for him,
man.
for his family, for his wife. I think it's beautiful.
Hey, Tracy in Jackson, Mississippi.
Tracy don't know nothing about no Jackson. Not that I know where she's from, so let me not say that. But she's lived a privileged life. But I love it.
Big for Dion.
Yeah, it is. It is. Other things going on in the
man, they got BG. Brittany Griner got free today.
Free BG.
Free BG.
Hopefully I don't go to jail, so y'all don't have to say that about me.
You ain't a BG anymore.
Sorry.
What? And he did free the other BG. Hot boy BG.
What is he in jail for?
Who knows? Probably some shit he
probably need to be in jail for.
Yeah.
Okay.
But free BG anyway. Yeah, Biden got Brittany Griner out of jail. I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah, it's a little tricky.
They swapped him for the Russian.
I don't know. I feel a little indifferent.
That boy, he got 2 nicknames. I'd have been around dudes with nicknames. I heard a lot of nicknames, like giving people a lot of nicknames. 2 nicknames.
What are they?
The Merchant of Death. Mm-hmm. And something of war. Hold on.
It sounds like to me he should probably still be in jail.
Hey, yo, listen. The Merchant of Death. You got that nickname? Hey, brother. What they say? You did it. Don't let him out.
I feel like, again, everybody has like their own laws and like things that people have to abide by when they're in certain countries. But I definitely feel like Brittany shouldn't have been in there for that infraction. Because to me, it's BS.
Victor Bout, the Merchant of Death. And I saw another thing, something of war. Like, he's a war criminal.
And so
in jail for conspiracy to kill Americans, arms dealing, just like the movie. Like,
so in exchange for Brittany, he just gets to go back to Russia. Free. No jail. I am happy she's home. I don't think that she should have been there for that. But again, I do know checks and balances. People have laws in place that we have to abide by. I think that the punishment was definitely just a little harsh, in my opinion. And I mean, was that because it was another Caucasian young lady, same exact thing. She got 3 months in jail, and then her ass was at home. So I mean, listen. Thank God, Brittany Griner free, back with her family, back here in the States. But they gave up. The brother they gave up. He ain't no brother
Victor,
of ours.
He might be a problem, and Putin gonna use him in the war versus Ukraine.
His ass.
He probably already got the suit, got the vodka ready. He about to go smoke some Ukrainians. Ooh,
I hope
nervous.
not.
I hope not,
I
but
hope prayerfully not.
Prayerfully.
Let's see. I hope this doesn't I don't know. I'm a little worried. But on a good note, Brittany is home.
She is home. She's free.
That she's free, and I'm definitely appreciative of that. For sure.
Because
you say she's a Houstonian, right?
Yeah, she went to Nimitz High School.
Oh, she did? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nimitz played at Baylor.
Yep.
With the Nimitz. Yeah, so BG's home. She free.
That's that.
Free BG.
Free BG.
She free now. What else happened since you've been back?
So we talked about homecoming. We talked about Dion. We talked about Brittany. We talked about this couples trip you are opposed to going on, but you going.
Oh, man. We had Thanksgiving at our house this year.
We did. We usually we host Thanksgiving every year. My family from Austin comes down. Marcus's family, his grandmother, she has since, she has moved a little further out, maybe like an hour and 20 minutes from the city. So we were supposed to go out there, but Marcus got too full.
It was raining really hard.
It was, but you got too full. He went and lay down and take a nap. Like anybody that knows Marcus knows he is not taking a nap during the day. Man. He was so tired.
Tired of entertaining too. I'd take me a little nap.
Oh my God. So that was that. So yeah, my family from Austin came down.
That's another thing I learned, growing up, both my families, my mom and my dad's side, they were on the same street on Homestead.
Right.
So we would go to my dad's families in the morning and my grandma and my mom's family in the evening. Again, they're on the same street. So we just split the time. But Brandi's family's from Austin. I'm a big holiday guy.
Yeah.
So it was different for me initially having to like leave my family on a holiday.
We try to split them though.
Yeah.
We do. Well, my family is going to come here every Thanksgiving, no matter what. It's Christmas where we kind of do rotating. And so this year for Thanksgiving, I have a cousin. She decided she wanted to make all the sides for Thanksgiving.
She did a good job.
She did do a very good job. I was a little worried. I was a little nervous.
I was too.
But she did very well. So I was pleased by that. I'm not a huge cook. My mama said that I decided, or I said last year I signed up to do all the sides for this Thanksgiving. So of course I paid somebody because I'm not ready yet. And so my uncle was like, I mean, well, when we dead and gone, what y'all gonna do? So next year I'm committed to like actually cooking some sides. I'll have
I mean, you a solid cook. You're a solid cook.
I
ain't married you for your cooking, but you a solid cook.
God.
I think you can improve.
But I feel like now that I'll have a little bit more time to do those things that like cooking more. But you know what I like to do? I like for us to cook together.
Yes.
Just because I don't like to do this shit by myself. So I want you to be in there with me so we can cook together. We can have a good time.
I'll cook together with you, honey.
Thank you, baby. So I am committed to like learning how to make my mubbo. She had the dressing, and it's like a specific recipe.
Oh, eat dressing.
Marcus doesn't eat dressing, but I do, and I'm very particular about my dressing. So I needed to have my mom teach me how to do it. She is 75. I hope and pray to God she'll be here for another 20 years, but. So I'm going to have her teach me how to do the dressing. And Marcus loves macaroni. He's literally the only person. Nobody likes macaroni. On his side of the family, on my side of the family, nobody. But I had this huge tub of macaroni just for him. Mm-hmm. Half of it went to waste because
some of it.
He's been doing his like kind of clean eating.
Oh, man. For the trip for Nice, I lost like 22 pounds.
Looking good, looking great.
My pants don't fit.
They
dumpy.
don't. Everything is dumpy.
Lost my weight. Got to get some 36 pants. I ain't been 36 pants since before you met me.
I know. Like and it's like you lost all the weight. I gained all the weight.
Like 2007. I'm 36 pounds. Slim out here. Save me on YouTube.
You were a little chunky.
I got a 282.
So I got 290. I was like, ooh, God. Like my ass. Of course, I'm just chunky and just... not like you in thicker, shape though. In any kind of way, but I was like, you are too thick.
I like you thick.
I don't like it.
Woo.
Ooh, I hate it, guys. No, it's terrible. Look at my face. It's just fat. My stomach is fat. Everything is just fat, and I do not like it. So I started back going to the gym one day, y'all. This week, I was so sore.
Lady here.
But we're gonna go tomorrow morning. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go in the morning. We're gonna go to the gym. I'm committed. Ooh. Because for our anniversary last year,
you lost weight.
We did it.
Did it?
Yeah. What you wooing about?
We had a fight, a little tiff.
Oh God. What was the tiff even about? Oh, because you're rude. You're so freaking rude.
No, man, I'm not. So, again, I am the stay-at-home dad that works and pays the bills. Okay? It's clear. It's clear. So some days I have to take Brandon to work.
Here we go.
Y'all make this a checklist on when I do the video. I want like the bing, all the checks I'm gonna put on the screen like boom. Ready? I gotta take Brandon to work.
Check. You don't have to take me to work.
Bing, take Brandon to work.
You like
bing.
Taking me to work.
Well, excuse me, back up. Let's back up. I gotta wake the kids up. Boom.
Because I'm not a morning person, but okay.
It's a whole other story.
Hey.
We're gonna get into that. Wake the kids up. Boom. Okay, wake the kids up. Take a shower. I worked out. Take a shower. Take them to school. Boom. Take Brandon to work. Boom. Kids get out of school. I pick them up. Boom. Feed them. Entertain them. Logan that was a Tuesday. No, Jackson had basketball.
The girls had
step practice. I had to pick so sometimes the girls get out of step late. It's 3:45 to 4:45. So I decided, you know what? Excuse me, Jackson got basketball at 5. I took Jackie early, dropped him off. I was a little bit late picking the girls up. 5 minutes. Pick Jackson up from school, take him home, do his homework. Mm-hmm. Get the girls, Jackson get in the car, take him to basketball. Leave basketball, go get the girls from school, from step practice. Boom. Take the girls home. Make dinner. Feed them. Got to go back get Jackson. Go back get Jackson. Then from that, go pick up Brand from work, take them both back home. By this time, my mom is back. My mom's just transitioning from living with us, her own space. She hadn't been home all day. Normally she'll cook. Ain't cooked nothing that day. So I get back home. Y'all heard all the stuff I did. Let me run it. Should I run it back or
No,
you got
you
it?
shouldn't.
Okay,
They got
cool.
it.
They got it. Cool. Did all that. On top of work during the day. On top of working during the day. Did all that. I come home. I made enough literally because I'm not eating meat and stuff like that. I made enough for the kids, Brand, and my mom. Barely, like some shrimp. Barely. Little souffle, little rice, little something real. Little souffle,
Please
something
stop.
real light. You know what I mean? Made that. My mom in the kitchen. She says to me, Mark, this all you cook?
Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
Not thank you for cooking the food. That's the first thing you said. This all you cook? Hey. You know in a cartoon when the motherfucker get mad and like the red is shoot up his eyes? That's what I got. I was like, no thank you. You're not going to say thank you first? You're welcome, Mom, for cooking. That's all I said.
No.
What else I say?
No, that's what you said, but it was so rude, y'all.
Because
I was so uncomfortable.
Because all I said was
No, it's not because all I said.
You're not
And
gonna
what
say
I
thank
tell you, what do I tell you? What do I tell you?
It's not what you say, it's how you say it. All I said was, you're not gonna say thank you first, Mom?
No,
thank you.
No, y'all.
First thing you're gonna do is complain.
And then she apologized.
She did, but I was already there. Now all the stuff I did.
I had a long day today. But so anyway, so that happened. So then
the next morning,
this is when the tiff happens.
Same thing the next morning.
No, Negro.
I go work out.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I wake the kids up.
No, your mama woke them up.
Mom woke the kids up. Cool. I come in.
We all in the kitchen.
I take a shower.
Uh-huh.
They're in the kitchen. My mom, Brandon, 3 kids. The one thing about me, I got this from my mother. I never, ever, ever in my life, I will never try to make the kids feel
they're all equal.
They're all equal.
I
don't differentiate between they're all equal. They will always be equal. I don't care what happens. I got that from my mother. She instinctively drilled that into me. My brother and I were equal growing up. That's all I understand. Even in a blended family, we have a blended family. They are all equal to me.
How we have a blended family? How? How is our family blended? They're all your kids.
But I'm saying they don't live with us all the time.
Is that I don't think that's the definition of blended family.
We're definitely a blended family. What are you talking about?
Okay, I could be wrong, y'all.
So I come in, I kiss Riley first.
Because they typically sit in age order at the bar. They typically do. It's always Riley, Logan, Jackson.
Correct.
But this
today
time
it was Riley, Jackson, Lowe. I kissed Riley, gave her a hug. I kissed Jackson. I kissed Lowe. I guess I kissed Lowe too fast in Brandi and my mom's eyes.
Because Logan's face. You already know how she is.
The thing about what happened was maybe Lowe felt I was longer with Jackson.
Maybe.
Because he was in front of her than Lowe. Maybe she felt that way. I don't know. I kissed Lowe. I was walking back to my room and Brand says, "Did you kiss Lowe?" What are you talking? What?
No.
What?
And I only said that because of her facial expression. She's our, what do we call her? Our empath kid. She feels everything. She's very in tune with her emotions and everybody else's emotions. So she feels it all. So her face was so disgruntled. I looked at Marcus's mom. I looked at Logan. And so, of course, you know me. Sometimes I need to just be quiet, but I don't know how.
Just be quiet. She gonna ask me, did I kiss Logan? One thing I do not play about, the love for my children. Don't even.
Nobody questioned the love for your children.
That's how it felt when you acted like kiss Lowe.
Nobody questioned the love for your children. So I was like, I didn't see it. So he was like, yeah, like with this stank ass attitude that just pissed me
because I
off.
said, oh yeah.
No, it was terrible. No,
I was like,
almost like BITCH, like, why are you asking me this question?
She asked me like, did you kiss Lowe? So I'm at
No, what I said was, babe, did you forget about Lo? That is what I said.
She said, even worse, did you forget about Lo?
Anyway.
So I look like.
So his mom was like, and then once you answered.
I was like, what are you talking about? I kissed her. Ask her.
No, that's not what he said, but we'll say that for the sake of this podcast.
What'd I say?
You were just like, duh, like, yeah. No, you didn't say duh, but you were like, yeah. Like, why are you asking me this? And his mom was like, oh, I didn't see him go over there. I was like, me either. And so I asked Logan, I was like, Logan,
said, ask her. I said, Pop, did I kiss you?
Attitude.
She was like, yes. I was like,
oh, no. And one thing about me, do not talk to me crazy.
I didn't talk to you crazy. You asked me, you said, did I forget about Logan? That's talking to me crazy. I was like,
I said it in a nice, because first of all, his mom was right there. So of course, I didn't want to go off on him in front of his mama. So I made sure I was really like nice and calm. And the voice, like a very like, nice voice, nice tone, just to see. Of course, he had a crazy, shitty attitude. You have not, still to this day, you haven't described what the attitude was. Because I was like, I told you what the attitude was. It was your demeanor. Your demeanor was like, like. Anyway, so of course he did that in front of his mom. So it made me mad. So I was like, bet I'm going to keep this same energy. The same energy will be kept. It will be kept because I keep telling you the same thing. Do not talk to me any kind of way.
I don't even talk to you crazy in front of people.
You don't talk to me crazy, but you had a bad attitude and I ain't appreciate that.
So I asked her a question about our work schedule. She's off 2 days a week. Now the kids are at school. No,
yeah, they left.
Yeah, so the kids are at school. Mm-hmm. I guess I ain't thinking nothing of it. I'm just done. I am. I kissed my daughter. Don't question me. It's over.
Whatever.
So I get back in the room. She's still there, and I asked her about her work schedule. So because she said she's off Thursday, Friday, I was confused. She's rarely off back-to-back days. So you off Thursday and Friday? So you off 2 days this week? She gonna tell me, what'd you say?
I don't know.
No, remember what you said. Say what you said.
I was like, no, you said you off today and tomorrow or something like that. I was like, I am off 2 days a week.
I was like, dang, well, I know you're off 2 days a week, but I didn't know it was back to back. Golly. And she said something like, that was a dumbass question. What?
Y'all, these are the stupid little things we have arguments
about.
The
dumbass question.
But I do. So I do have it, and I'm working on this.
Because here, let me do this. You can ask Brandi a question instead of saying yes or no.
No, because
she'll say like a smart comment to the answer.
That is not true.
What you gonna say? It's a yes or no answer. She'll be like, I told you.
Let's give an example. So, like, you'll say something like, did you, like, oh, you washed all the dishes, but you in here looking and seeing that all the dishes are washed. You see the dishes are washed.
She'll say, no, I ain't wash all the dishes.
No, that's not true. I'll say something like, well, you see all the dishes washed.
That's a yes or no answer. Say yes or no. Yes, I washed them.
Eyes and you can see.
Anyway, back to the tiff. So she said, that's a dumbass question.
I did not. Okay, whatever.
I said, dumbass question. Well, I'm going to give you a dumbass answer. You ask dumbass questions.
Oh, God.
Okay, cool. So now she's there. And one thing about me, in my opinion, it's a certain way, and this may be old school, this may be archaic. I feel like it's a certain way women should talk to men. So now we arguing. I was like, wow, that dumb ass question. I didn't know if you were off back to back. So maybe you meant, I'm off 2 days a week. Why would you ask that? I said, because I want to know, just like you ask questions. So now we're going back and forth. And she says a magic word.
Do not.
The magic word to me.
We won't say what the magic word is. No, we will not.
Now you were talking all tough. Now you won't say the magic word.
We will not say what the magic word is.
She said a magic.
No,
I'll just say this: as a woman, you cannot.
I said some things I shouldn't have said. Yes, I agree. But however, it's no excuse. There is no excuse.
It's a certain way you have to talk to a man as a woman. Because to me, it feels like if you talk to a man a certain type of way, or call them certain names,
You don't respect them.
you don't respect a man.
I don't think like that. For me, I do have a very I don't have a potty mouth, but if you piss me off, I'm liable to probably say anything. I don't get mad very often anymore. I will say I have come, I've grown a lot and I've let a lot of things go. So I do not get mad very often. However, I'm not going to start anything with anybody. That's not my MO. That's not who I am. However, if you start something with me, we're going to go there, and 9 times out of 10, I'm going to say some things to you that's going to hurt your feelings or that's going to be very disrespectful. And I do need to be better.
And as a man, if I say those things, I'm in the wrong.
To me, you're not in the wrong because what? Because you already know how I am. I don't care what anybody says to me. Nobody can say anything to me. You can call me everything but a child of God. You can call me whatever, anything. You can say anything. I do not care. I do not care what people say because it has zero effect on me. Marcus, on the other hand, is different.
Words mean everything to me. So if you say some of the things to a man, especially to me, that means you don't respect me. So now I look at you in a different light, especially if you don't respect me, all the shit I do. And take care of my family.
A lot of shit, and you do take care of your family. You're a great dad. You're a great husband. You do yes, all those things. Now I'm not taking anything away from you, but don't. I'm about to cuss. Don't just do me any kind of way.
I didn't. You escalated a situation that was
No, you were already feeling. First of all, and I asked you because of my question that it already put you into place. And
Absolutely,
you said it did.
It did put me into place.
You had attitude,
but my attitude did not warrant what you said. So when she said you'll keep the same energy, I'm gonna keep the same energy. Normally I open and close the door for Brand. Anywhere we go, car door, restaurant door. So
this was just so stupid.
So she was going out taking her to work. Should have made her anyway.
You should have made me what?
Catch an Uber, motherfucker.
Negro,
so
please.
I took her to work, and so her door was open. But I went to go check the front door to make sure it was locked. So I had to walk by.
So he had to walk by the car door, closes the car door a little bit, then opens it back up to go do what he was going to do. So I left the door open.
I bagged out the driveway. Keep the same energy is what you told me.
Just dumb.
You want to keep the same energy. Close your own door. So I back up. She going, I'm not closing the door. All right, it's going to stay open.
Driving really with the door open. I have... Oh my God.
If I fall out, this car is going to be on you. Put your seatbelt on. Keep the same energy. So she closed the door.
And we was into it for 3 days. Just nothing. Just nothing. It was
something to me.
No, it was something to you. I'm saying, but it didn't have to go that far. We have done a lot better. Like, we don't really argue. After you've been with somebody for so long and you learn somebody and certain things, like I used to be bad.
Push my buttons.
I used to be real bad.
Just for no reason. Just to push them.
Because I used to be mad. But now I don't let certain things bother me. I've learned a lot of things. And because even with you being, you guys, if we get in the car, if Marcus and I are in the car for 45 minutes, for 43 minutes, he going to be on the phone talking to somebody.
Y'all know me. I'm on the phone now.
And I'm just in the back seat like, well, dang, hello to you.
So if anybody watching my show, if y'all ever text me and I ain't respond, I said, man, I ain't even see the text. I'm lying. I saw it. I'm lying. I ain't get to it right then. I'm gonna get to you later.
That used to really like make me so mad. Man. Like, we only get this little 35-minute, 40-minute car ride. The least you can do is get off the phone. However, now I get on my phone, I shop. I
don't even talk on the phone as much anymore.
Yes, you do. You're always on the phone.
I talk on the phone as much now. Nope. I know you don't like it.
And every time I'm in the car, it's the same 3 people that call you that
not anymore.
Do not want you to talk to. But it's the same 3 people.
But
anyway,
we had our little tiff.
We did. We got over it.
It's hard, man, when you into it with your best friend, because it's like you got to walk around the house all mad, walk by each other. And I was telling them, like, on Instagram, I sent them memes, y'all, like, the meme queen.
All day, my whole work shift, I'm just sending him memes, and I was like, man, I had to send them to my other friends. I just was like, I couldn't even send them to you because I was mad.
Yeah, we walk around the house. I ain't kiss her either. Normally, I at least give her a kiss on here.
You usually give in. You didn't this, or you did
I was
later
mad
on.
as hell, man. I was mad. Using words like that to me.
I know, and I was very rude, and I apologize.
And I even said something rude.
It's rude.
Yeah,
I had to call him. I was like, you do realize this is what you said to me, correct?
Yeah, hey man, because women y'all get out of pocket.
Y'all get out of pocket. Oh, y'all, because we about to argue in here. Y'all get out of pocket too.
Make you wanna.
I wish you would.
Right,
what you gonna do? What you gonna do if I do? Nothing. Try it and see. Anyway.
Pissed me off, man.
Sorry, honey.
No, ain't no sorry, honey. I was mad as hell.
We still, I mean, we're kind of just now getting back. Like, we've been cool, we've been talking, but we're kind of just now getting back on track. Not until you get some, will you be fine.
It's like you a kid when you used to argue, when your mom make you mad. I'm about to pack my stuff, I'm getting out of here. I'm running away.
Bye.
In my mind, like, mommy out of here. I'm about to get a house. I'm done with this motherfucker. I'm tired of her.
You can always move upstairs. You ain't going nowhere, but you can go upstairs.
I ain't going nowhere.
You can go right upstairs. I will not bother you. I will not. And you know I will not go upstairs, take you a little day, and drop me off to work in the morning. Oh, God. Even in the car, I was just talking so much shit.
So then normally when I drop her off, I at least make sure she go in safely. she got out that car, closed that door, drove right off. I ain't watching you walk in today.
I didn't care.
Shit.
Just be here to pick me up on time.
Exactly. I'll be getting off at 7. Be here. Bitch, I wanted to cuss her, but I just said, you know what?
And had you, I would have just laughed at you, of course. But anyway, the woes.
Yeah, man, we had a little tiff.
This is what our tips are about. Things like this. Just this craziest, just insignificant things. And then I was talking to one of my coworkers, and she was telling me how it was the same day. So, of course, I'm mad. He's mad, and one of my coworkers' clients' husbands died. And so I was like, oh my God. And here I am getting into it with Marcus about something so stupid, and now your client's husband has died. And that's when I called you. I was like, do you realize what you said to me? And I can't believe you said
still
that
mad.
to me. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, God, if something happens to him, I'm going to be done. Like, it's just my life is going to be over. So yeah, we're going to have those little tips here and there, but I appreciate you and I love you, and I'm going to work on my mouth. I've done a lot better. We don't get into it that much.
I mean, no, we don't. At least once a year, we're going to get to a knockout.
And it's usually around this time, and I don't know what it is, because our last knockout drag out was...
This lady tried to...
I did not try...
Blame me for a dark cloud.
Oh, God.
Doing my best.
No, I mean...
It's a dark cloud in the house. You try to blame me. It's a birth control medicine.
I didn't know. I apologize.
You owe me for that for sure.
What do I owe you?
You owe me some.
I've given you a lot.
You owe me more.
No, I don't owe you nothing.
Yes, you do.
I've given you too much.
No, you're not enough.
Nah, make it enough. Shit. Okay.
Well, it was a great episode, Sloan Cold Facts.
Great episode. I'm happy to be back. Hopefully
Welcome
it won't
back.
be this, so much time in between next time, because we're supposed to do this the last Thursday of every month.
Couldn't because it was Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yep. So we'll be back right before Christmas. I got a
Can we wear Christmas pajamas?
On the show?
Yeah. Oh, we
Sure.
should bring the kids. They
I
were
almost wore my shades today. That's how I was feeling.
What shades? The one I got you for your birthday?
No, not them. No, the shades.
Oh, whatever.
So I'd be like, give me a birthday gift. You were funny the last day of the birthday. She rolled me.
Hey. How many days? It was what?
6.
7 days.
7.
7 days.
Right?
Well, and on the 7th day, you received the most special gift. Excuse me?
Hey, girl, hey, man, it's funny. I ain't gonna tell her all those secrets.
Did I tell my little stuff? You posted enough on Instagram. Do not tell them.
I ain't gonna tell y'all.
But I'm happy I can keep you laughing. Babe, do not.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. I'm happy we can keep each other laughing, and we're always, for the most part, 97% of the time in good spirits, and we love each other, and we have a good friendship. So that's key for me. It's super key for me in a relationship. Everybody's always like, your guy. Why do you always have to be with your guy? And I'm just like, my guy is my best friend. And so if I can't be with my bestie.
She ain't coming.
Oh.
Y'all lucky y'all let her come. She ain't, She ain't coming.
First of all, you antisocial. You don't want to come anyway.
Well, you ain't gonna come.
I want to go.
Anyway, great episode today.
You didn't even finish your drink. I'm done. I'm hot over here.
I didn't. Too much talking. Sloan Cold Facts, episode 14. Brandi Sloan in the building.
Yeah.
We out of here.
Peace out.